So the really cool part about Apex is the fact that it's sort of realistic and has that load into it that Fortnite doesn't really own. And I believe that what I've done in this story is horrible, but it happened and I got through it, so, and I also got without no trouble, which is really good. So what I usually do is that the first couple of years of school I was actually scared. I don't know why, but you know, when you first come to school it's like it's sort of scary a bit. So I was like really scared I was scared to say anything. And it got to the point where I actually tried to, you know, get rid of people around me. But then my mom just like told me, why don't you try making friends by doing something amazing or something? I was like, yeah. And then she's like, why not like get good scores? I'm like, good, but I have another thing in mind. She just says, you know what, go ahead, do what you do. I tell my mom, okay. The next day I decided to play this game where you just truth or dare. Basically with other things. It's like, how do I explain? It's like truth or dare, but there is no option of truth, it's dare or dare. And this one little kid I was playing with, he was like, I don't even know where to start. He had issues, like real issues. He didn't care about trouble. He didn't even care about his grades. All he cared about was being cool. Actually, like, he's like my brother, like, a little bit more popular.
As one, we will be gifted with victory.
You kids are so bad. I am so good.
So, as he hears me, he says, "Oh, you're here for food.
You might learn a
at
thing or
whoever
two.
you choose."
I am amazing.
Okay, yes, we know. So then I decide that I should throw it at this one boy that was rude to me when I first came to school. I decided to throw it, and as a smart kid I am, I find a way to hide. The minute I switch, I go to the other side of the table, and I turn my head around and wear my hoodie, even though, you know, school doesn't allow it. And then he...
You ever know when to shut up? Thanks.
He doesn't know it's me, but he sees some other girls giggling and he thinks it's like that they threw it. So like he gets upset and he like jumps on them in a way like just like gets upset, runs up to them and he's like so it was like turkey sandwiches, I think, and you know it was a field trip.
I don't want to hear you
Anymore.
anymore.
Victory below.
Okay,
Stay on me. I'm the jump master. Hit the jets. We're dropping. Let's go this way.
So then during that moment, I decide, oh my god, it's gonna be a huge fight, and there is. The boy just like goes ahead, throws this turkey sandwich at her. Then this other kid decides to join in because he's like, he's that stupid. Decides to join in, and just throws, like literally opens his pack of mayonnaise, and I saw this. Opens his pack of mayonnaise and throws it at the boy that threw it at the girl. They're like, you know, you're not allowed to hit girls. I just laughed. That's literally all I did. I laughed.
Who are you talking to? Shut up!
I'm streaming, so watch your facts. Second of all, you probably suck at this game, so yeah. And third of all, stop interrupting my videos or I'm gonna interrupt your game. Trust me, getting reported doesn't feel great. So, as he throws it, the principal decides to walk in because then she finally sees the issue going on. And then when she does, we had like these I wouldn't say it's it's big and like that strong, but you know how adults are, puny like puny and all that stuff. It's like when Hug just like takes low key, he's like puny, low key, like that.
Leader. Watch your six.
And then he just this one boy just decides to throw his whole lunch rate and decides that since he has a rubber band, he should throw a stick or something at the teacher. It was like a zoo field trip and all that stuff. I would have not done it, trust me. I would have been like, no. But he just decides to, and he slings it up on the principal. The principal gets dead ass knocked on the head, literally straight in the forehead. At that time, everybody's quiet, and they decide they should just, you know. Then this girl, she gets hit really hard with a tray, and then someone just calls the nurse, one of her friends. She's part of the girls giggling, so she was considered the one to start it. But me, I was smart, and I decided that I should just leave. I know, because I do have these like little late lunches with the teacher, so if I left, she probably wouldn't have been that scared. And then as I do that, I just like, I run to the point, and I go up to the teacher that I had a good lunch with, and I just tell her, I'm sorry, I gotta get back to class. I think there's some topics I should learn. She's like, good, go back to class. I went at my, it's like, I know they understand the situation. We kind of talk with James a bit. That's like kind of a way sort of talking. And as I do that, like, I think another one of those kids catches a glimpse of me, and I think they understand too. So I'm just quiet at this point. I'm trying not to start anything. Then the boy, like, quickly thinks it's me. But since I never did take off the hoodie, all he gets to see is a glimpse of my hair when the hoodie falls. And then I run up, so I have brown hair, and like, actually, everybody in my school had brown hair for some reason. And I had it in the bowl cut, and you know, the bowl cut was like, it was a haircut that everybody used at the time, so I was like, it's impossible for him to find out. I go back, and then I run. And then that day, no one finds out. No one finds out anything happened. Literally nothing. And when I get back home, I'm sort of like guilty a bit, because you know, I have crazy guilt. And then while I'm guilty, I hear that the girl got a concussion, and the principal got nothing but just...
This guy's battling the enemy. I have fallen.
So as this happens, I kind of get to the point where it's guilt, and I explain to my mom the situation. That's like, I'm a good kid here. I try to follow directions as possibly as I can.
Attention, the champion has been eliminated.
And during the situation, she tells me that this happened to her and all that stuff, you know. It wasn't actually my mother, it was my sister, and you know, she's older than me, so she's experienced much more, like, much more. So then during that time, she tells me, it's okay, they'll probably never catch you. And they never did. It's great. Story number 2. This one is scary, like creepy. It's like a higher level point. So I do chess club, right? I love chess. It's like a family tradition.
If the gods will it, we win.
This boy was like, I don't know how to say it. He was weird, and he was in a chess club. He was actually, I think, a
Just give me a shot, and I'll shine like the sun.
I cannot wait to win this match, friend.
So then, to tease me with stuff, I asked him. I was like, why are you upset? He's like, he then just said he thinks he's being haunted. I'm quiet. Literally, I'm quiet.
This is your champion.
And I was like, what did you say? He's like, are you upset? I'm like, no. I'm not upset, but what did you say? He says his friend died. I tell him, did you like go to his funeral? He said, we made it. I'm like, how? We barely even said it. It was like a long time ago. And then as this happens,
Here we go. It's a long
as this happens, I'm like, I think, So I was like, yeah, like that. I was like, whoa, that's really compassionate. He's like, yeah, it is. And listen, this is not a long time ago. I was sort of lying. It's actually like, I think a couple of days ago.
Round 1.
The boy was like,
Countdown.
We are inside the ring.
that was a long time ago, the Minecraft one. And I still know him, so I'm like,
Body shield here. Level 2.
why are you
First
sad
blood.
again? You didn't, now we're friends. So this time he just answers me like without even fear of telling me. He says another one of his friends died and he made him a funeral in Fortnite.
I am taking fire,
There was
friends.
a default and stuff.
Opening fire on the enemy. Reloading.
Champion eliminated.
The champion has fallen. Reloading. Enemy down.
Wait, so as that happens, I'm sort of quiet in a way. And he says it's alright and all that stuff, you know, he's used to it. And I'm like, that's good because you're going to deal with a lot more dust. He's like, yeah. And as I'm quiet, I just be thinking, this kid's life has got to be like tough on him. And then I'm just quiet because like this sort of impressive to me. Like not in a good way, but like he's handled so many, you know, deaths. And
Let's explore this way.
as that happens, you know, I'm still compassionate for the kid. You know, the kid's really nice and all that stuff. I play Fortnite with him all the time. I got him on PSN, you know, no big deal or anything. We're just good friends. So my third and last story is gonna be like a touching story. I wouldn't say touching. It's like crazy fun story.
Battling the enemy. Down the hostile on Scotty. I am falling. Contact with target. Rattling. Making contact. Level focus. Hostile right here. Hostile close.
So me, I'm an artist, a crazy
Enemy
artist. I might
taken
even
down.
start an animation channel
Reloading.
after this.
Hostile right here.
So I even made my own little character because, you know, I love drawing.
Took out an enemy.
And my little like fun thing I usually like doing is I usually go quiet and just think of random like things. Like, for example, I watched this episode when Thor turned into a frog. You know, I love Marvel. I'm a crazy comic fan too. That's why I'm inspired to, you know, draw. And during this, I think of, why don't I make a story where I try making a machine and it turns out wrong and I become a frog.
Thanks, bro.
What?
Shooter, move. They spotted me. Taking shots. Attention. I'm down. New
Bro,
kill.
wait, bro, I need help,
Watch for
I need
them.
help, I need help. So, wait, I'm gonna have to, you know,